Hey guys, my name is Cynthia and welcome to my channel, Graciously Growing. If this is your first time viewing this channel, it's about two things that I love, and that's growing plants and growing in the Word of God. Now, I am in the middle of Vlogmas, and this is Vlogmas day number 18. And as you know, if you've been watching my channel, I am introducing you to my plants alphabetically from A through Z for Vlogmas. And so for today, Vlogmas day number 18 is S. That is the alphabet for today. So I will be introducing you to my snake plants and my one and only Syngonium. I do actually have two Syngoniums, but one is just in therapy right now. It's not doing well, and so I'm going to show you my bigger size Syngonium that is doing okay. And so yeah, that's what I will be sharing with you for Vlogmas day number 18. I hope you enjoy. So I have the plants right behind me. So the first one, and you guys, I don't even know what this plant is called, and let me see, I lost my glasses for a minute. According to this, is a centrical snake plant. I'm not sure if I trust that, because I did get this from my grocery store. My daughter doesn't believe me when I go grocery shopping and I bring back a plant. She thinks I've snuck off to a nursery, but truly my grocery store, Winco, if you have Wincos in your area, they carry house plants, even though she doesn't believe that. And so I got this over the summer. It was only $5.98, and it's just an interesting snake plant. And look, can you see the new growth? Let's see. Oh, dirt is coming out. But if you see that little point right there, and there's actually 2 points. I can't show you the other one without dumping the dirt, but there's actually 2 growing right there. And so yeah, it's an interesting plant. And look at the designs. And so, like I said, I got her early this summer, and just like any other snake plant that I have. Oh my goodness, there's one on this end too. Let me see if I can position this camera. Well, not camera, but phone. Oh, there. Look, one right there, and then there is 2 right there. So yeah, this is a happy snake plant. I think I water this maybe once a month, if that. It really stays moist for quite a bit. It's still in its nursery pot, as you can see, and yeah, it's doing quite well. Let me know if this is really called a centrical, what did they say, a cylindrical snake plant, or does it have another name? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, here is another variety of snake plant that I have, and let me see if it's still in its nursery pot, because here again, it's not. I don't know what this is called. I know it's a snake plant, and it's been growing like crazy. It was way smaller than this, and I had to size it up. I think I've sized it up twice maybe, because look at it, it's just going crazy. Now it could very well be, I don't think it's the same, because well, maybe it is, I don't know, but this one is growing totally different than this one. So you guys, in the comment section, what type of snake plant is this? And it's just been growing leaps and bounds. And so yeah, and it has those same type of similar designs close up. And yeah, again, snake plants, not a lot of water, maybe once a month, maybe even longer. I just stick my hand in it, and if it doesn't have any type of moisture, then I give it a drink. And now here is my regular, what I call a regular snake plant, right here. and she's doing great as well. And she's been growing new, you don't call these leaves, do you? Whatever you call these, she's been growing new ones. And so she's quite happy. And here again, I water her even less than the other two because I killed my first snake plant. They don't like a lot of water. From what I've been told is they store water somehow in their leaves or whatever, and so they will root rot real quick. But she's been growing quite well. And yeah, and one thing about snake plants, what I've discovered, they seem to be okay with low light. And so you can get away with having a snake plant somewhere where a lot of other plants won't thrive. They do need some light. And I've heard that the more light they get, the faster they grow. But this one's been growing pretty good. And this plant is in my hallway, what do you call it? Foyer, I think some people call it. Like as soon as you walk into my home, it's sitting right there on my console table, and it doesn't get a lot of light. At least I don't think it does, but it's been growing and doing well. Now, I think I do have one other plant that I just remembered that starts with the letter S other than my Syngonium. So give me a minute, I'm gonna go get that plant as well. All right, guys, this next plant, I started this plant off as a starter plant. It wasn't as tiny as my baby stringle hearts or stringle turtles or even that Hoya, but it was in a 4-inch pot when I purchased it. And this is my Scephera arboliaca, Scephefera. It's the first name. Second is Arbolicoia, I believe. Scephera. And so she's grown a lot since a starter plant. And I've seen the mature plants, they get really big. So if she keeps growing, I wonder how the size she'll be next year. But she's doing well. She had a rocky start because when I first purchased her, I left her in the nursery pot, and I don't know, the soil wasn't good or it was compacted. And sometimes you can tell that you need to change the soil when the plant is needing water like all the time. Sometimes that's like meaning you need to change, you may need to change the soil. And so I was like, okay, I just watered her, and why is she so dry? And she was dying because she was always so dry. So I changed the soil. That did the trick. She started growing. And yeah, now I don't have any problems with her. She is a thirsty plant. I will say that, especially in the summertime. But I do think that's because she's on a windowsill, and in the summertime, all of that light that's coming in, and she's probably, needs more water than if she wasn't stationed there. But yeah, that is my Scephera, and I just wanted to see how big I can grow her. I think she's doing good, starting from a 4-inch. I don't know what size this pot is now, but I would think it's maybe at least 6 to 8 inch. You let me know. But yeah, she's doing great. So the last plant that I have is my Syngonium, and it is way too big to bring here in my plant room, so I'm going to take you to that plant. Okay guys, here is my last plant for plants to start with S. This is my Syngonium, as you can see where it is. This is my the top of my stairs, and these plants get all of the light from these windows. And actually this plant is turned the wrong way. I actually have it turned the other way, so it's like kind of cascading down the banister there. Oh, not the banister, the top of the ledge, but this is my Syngonium. The only thing I would say about the Syngonium is really sparse on the top because it was growing towards the light. So I think I'm gonna add to the top of that plant. get a starter, you know, like a 4-inch, and put some in the top so that it could be nice and full. But other than that, the Syngonium is quite happy up here getting all of that sun. As you can see, there's a lot of new growth. There's new growth, there's new growth, there's new growth there. So yeah, it's quite happy. So guys, that's the end of today's video. Be blessed.